development, educational leadership, curriculum, and instruction management. Professor Bonviaje, you have the floor, please.
Yes, good evening. Thank you so much, and for the IIOE for giving us this opportunity. I entitled this brief insights and for the benefit of time because I know that we are in a different time zone of the world. We're getting late here, and I think it's just beginning there. So let me just share to you this brief insight of our university. We are the National University of the Philippines under the Republic Act 9500. We are the number one university out of 2,000 plus university in the Philippines, established in 1908. We have 8 constituent universities in the different regions of the country and 21 campuses spread out. We have almost 52,000 students, but the campus where I belong is the center of all the constituent universities. We have around 24,000 students. We have 240 undergraduate programs and around 400 plus graduate programs. Out of the 8 constituent universities, we have what we call the Open University, where online programs are being offered. And this has been running for like 30 years now. The university is ranked 65th in Asia, part of the top 500 in the world, and fifth in Southeast Asia. So I just summarized the key challenges to digital transformation in the Philippines, and I focus on two things. First is human factors. When we talk about human factors, this is socioeconomic. The Philippines is a developing country, and so this comes with the challenges to the type of the students we cater. It's also human factor in terms of diversity. Especially, there are digital gaps between the students and some of the faculty members in the higher education institution. In terms of technical factors, of course, it is our issue in terms of access, the connectivity of the internet. Only around 56% of the country has an access to internet, mostly in the urban regions or parts of the country. And another technical aspect is on the equipment and gadgets, which addresses equity issue. So with that, our university has addressed this by providing, in terms of technical aspect, we have university virtual learning environment. It's the learning management system that we provided our students. We are also using Zoom and, of course, Google as part of the technical provisions. We provided webinars for faculty and students to cope up with the new normal of learning remotely. The College of Education actually provided also webinars to other institutions, and as of September of this year, we catered around 1.5 teachers, parents, and students who attended our seminars. We also have in the university student assistance for the gadget, and the university also provided allowances for the purchase of equipment and internet connectivity allowance for the faculty. One of the features in response to COVID-19 is that the College of Education produced this paper. It's called Stay Well, Keep Learning. It's about education resilience and the learning continuity in the time of COVID-19. We gave this to the Department of Education here in the Philippines, and we also share this to other higher education institutions. The essence of this particular paper is that we must not forget that education in this time of emergency should be inclusive, it should be innovative, we should capitalize on what we have, and it has to be compassionate. We have to be mindful of the psychosocial support that we need to provide our students. In terms of feedback on IIOE, we are just starting. We are actually starting to prepare our legal requirements. So it is being handled now by our Office of International Linkages in our campus. And we hope that this becomes a bridge toward new opportunities and collaborations with other higher education universities so that we can pursue the vision of our college and our university to leadership. And I think that is a very exciting opportunity. So thank you so much, IIOE, and for UNESCO ICHI for inviting us and keeping us here. Maraming salamat. Thank you. And good evening, everyone.
Thank you very much for this very insightful and quickly presentation, Very interesting the fact that you have uh, not only put in place some mechanisms to ensure continuity of learning in university, but shared also good practices with this education resilience and learning continuity framework with other universities as well. These are the kind of things that we need to do to ensure that all together we move in the same direction. The next presenter is Professor Gatot Erteno, who is the Director of Academic Development and Learning Resources of Universitas Indonesia. You have the floor, Professor.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Dimitri. Can you see my slide?
Yes, yes, we can see it.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon to all delegates, or good evening. So first I want, on behalf of the Rector of Universitas Indonesia, I would like to thank to IIOE and also the UNESCO International Center for Higher Education Innovation to give us an opportunity to attend this annual general meeting. So I think this is the first time for UI attending this forum. So according to the invitation that we received, we have been given an opportunity to present our experience and how UI handles the teaching and learning process during the pandemic. So let's me start it. So as you know that UI is the top ranked university in Indonesia according to the Time Higher Education World University ranking. And we have two campuses. The main campus is located in Depok, is a suburb of Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia. Right now, we have 17 faculties and 246 study program from the vocational program to the postgraduate program. And we have approximately about 48,000 students and more than 4,000 faculty staff and more than 2,000 supporting staff. So as you know that during the pandemic, UI has also locked down the campus. So it means that every teaching and learning process were done from home. The university has, at that time, university has issued some policies related to the teaching and learning during the pandemic, such the teacher and also the student has to study and also teach from home, and then the teacher can choose the mode that they can afford it using like a synchronous mode or the asynchronous mode. So I think that condition have disrupted not only the students, but also the faculty members have to change everything in teaching and learning, from course material, learning and delivery to assessment. Most of faculty members are not prepared for this condition. And during the pandemic, some of the faculty members, some of them chosen asynchronous mode, and the others, they prefer to have synchronous mode. And some of them try to mirror all the activities in class to online. And on the other hand, as we found it, that students have also to cope with the situation, not only regarding how they learn, but also have to provide internet connection to access all the learning material and also learning activities. And I think this one is one problem in Indonesia, since as you know that internet connection is quite expensive for some people, especially for some students, and the infrastructure, the internet infrastructure itself, the condition is not consistent between some location in Indonesia. So, but at that time, fortunately, I mean that in the last semester, the government, through the Director General of Higher Education, has provided some subsidized for internet fees for students and also for the faculty members, and by giving some allowance to get the internet connection. And I think if we saw to the response, what UI has done is first, we can see that by facing this condition, UI must respond to all aspects that have changed drastically, such as in strengthening the IT infrastructure, like to strengthen the server of the learning management system, providing more application to support teaching and learning, and then also providing various videos and digital guidelines, and also strengthening teaching and learning support. So last time we tried to give online training to all the faculty members that has to move from face-to-face to online teaching. And also we provide some help desk, because as we know that the IT literacy among the students and also the faculty members is not same. So that's why we provide some help desk for this one. And online learning development grants is also provided to support the faculty member to develop their learning content. So I think at this time, I think UI also realized that after the pandemic or in the post-pandemic or in the new normal, I think UI still has to several challenges to overcome, especially in the new normal, such as the ensuring the teachers are well trained and equipped with knowledge and skills in online teaching, and also technological disparity between teachers and students. And we also have to make a more comprehensive related to the quality assurance of online and distance learning. So I think that's all that our experience and what we have done during the last pandemic. So thank you, and back to you, Dr. Demetri.
Thank you, Professor Teno. Very interesting what has been done in a relatively very short period of time. One of the key issues here is that even when connection exists, when there's connectivity, most of the time it's expensive to certain categories of students and teachers. And then in the case of Malaysia here, we have seen that there were some subsidy that were given to these category of people. Thank you very much. Now it's time for the discussant. After we have heard the different interventions, we have, it's really my pleasure to have Professor Naeem Tariq, who is the Rector of Virtual University of Pakistan, as the discussant of the different intervention that we have just heard. Professor Tariq, if you are online, please, you have the floor.
Thank you, Demetri. I am being heard. Are you hearing me?
Yes, please, we can hear you loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will try to share my screen, and then we'll move forward accordingly. Yes, I am on.
Yes, we can see it now. Yes.
Thank you. So briefly, I want to congratulate my colleague, Professor Dr. Mansoor Sarwar and UET for becoming the chair for this year of IIOE, and definitely my best wishes and to IG and IIOE and Professor Meng and his team. They have really done a commendable work over a period of a very short period of within 2 years, or I think even less than 2 years. since my interaction with IG, I hope that I will also join this platform. I may request to switch off the microphones by the other participants, please.
بس كان في الميتنج ده مهم.
So that is a very good debates being going on. Everyone shares his or her experience of their universities, and most common point are that it's the readiness of our universities, the acceptance of our teachers and faculty members, and obviously our non-academic staff, technical staff, especially IT staff and people like that, who have to perform with the academic staff, provide internet facilities, VPNs, etc. And obviously, countries like mine and in the Africa, Asia region, we have our problems of internet and connectivity, but hopefully with the passage of time, these will be overcome. And I may say that thanks to COVID, that e-learning has got a very formidable boost. And in the times to come, it will continue, and we have to adopt the technologies available with us to enhance the learning skills, to better the education, and at all levels, from K-12 to the tertiary levels. This is the need now. We don't want our children to be out of schools, out of education. The education reach to them. And being virtual university, so we did perform well. We were least affected by this coronavirus. We immediately shift on work from home basis, and our faculty and staff provided the best possible facilities to the students. And we carried our spring semesters from a work from home basis. We modified our semester activities. Normally we have got 2 examinations, midterm and final term. So against midterm examinations, we enhanced the assessments, ongoing assessments, and we took the final term examinations in persons, in proctored environment. Likewise, things were getting better, but again, due to lockdowns amid COVID, we have switched over to work from home basis, and we are adopting the spring procedures for the academic activities. A brief about virtual universities. Why a virtual university? I think now we should understand why we need a technological based university. These are some salient features, some salient points which are very common to the conventional universities. So it is lack of capacity, dearth of qualified faculty, barriers to entry into higher education. Approach, it is in Pakistan, we asked all the professors throughout Pakistan from various universities to come at our premises and record their lectures. So once they are recorded, we can disseminate all across Pakistan. So it gives a uniformity in the lectures. And then at the back end, we have our own faculty, which is hand-holding the students, going through the questions, the MDBs, the assignments and quizzes, and their question answer sessions. So it worked very well. And since we are based on online, so we are an online university. This is our mission statement. It is a technology-based university, and that is our mission to obtain the best quality standards in the higher education. These are our milestones. I will skip it. This is a model of our university. Now, if you see on the screen, on the left side, this is our virtual university headquarters, and the extreme right are the campuses or home-based students. You can have access from home or your campus or your mobile phone. And we are connected through internet and cloud with our students. That's how we work. These are some of our major disciplines we are offering. Our current outreach is over 100 cities. Our enrollment is more than 350,000. And yes, we have overseas enrollment, but they are overseas Pakistanis because our lectures are bilingual in English and Urdu. Our alumni are around 70,000 plus. So, view at a glance, it is through innovative uses of technology. We are a formal university, a formal semester-based system, just like any conventional university. The video lectures are delivered through free-to-air televisions. And yes, I would like to share that this program, this forum is being aired through our television system also. And we are covering around 50 cities, 50 countries, sorry, in Asia and African region. We have got DVDs, we have got a YouTube channel, and we have our own open courseware website. And we have more than 10,000 hours of recorded lectures. Student-teacher ratio, LMS is there, examinations. We have got formal examination system. They are very unique. The students, they make their own date sheet. We just provide the window to them and they will select their paper. They will select their time. They will select their exam center accordingly. And so for that, at the back end, we have a very robust question bank system through which the papers are generated and every student has a unique paper. We have a large student body. Currently, we are having 80,000 active students in the fall semester. And against that, our faculty, guess what? It's only around 400 faculty members who are holding 80,000 bodies of students. We are covering the entire country. We have admissions twice a year, and courses are 194 plus courses we are offering. So it is our sketch of our UMS, University Management System. We have all under the e-systems. Just I will skip these things. They are various directorates. So it is, one thing is also very much clear that these conventional universities and compare the distance universities, our fee structure, our cost is quite low as compared to a conventional university. As you can see that BS 8 semesters total fee is less than US dollar, is in the range of US dollar 1,000 or less. So that is really a very big very big advantage to the e-systems.
Professor Tariq, if you can just conclude, we are 30 seconds left for the session, please.
Okay, I will. So, and I will just want to conclude that I will just, I will conclude the points. We are in the digital transformation in the higher education and obviously in the tertiary and as well as levels. So we are entering into Tech 4 era. And as said, artificial intelligence, IoT, blockchains, etc. are the need of the time, need of the day. And IG and all these IITE providing simulations and AR, VR technologies, this should be required by all the universities in the times to come. So between the e-systems and the conventional system, we need a blended mode. We need to have better and robust understanding what is the blended, what would be the blended mode be. We have to define it, we have to work on it, we have to clearly specify the assessment procedures. Quality and recognitions is a very core things of this. Teachers and student ratios, teachers trainings, the pedagogies, we need the instructional designing on this part. So this can only be achieved in the shape of collaboration between online universities, conventional universities, regulators of our countries, and international forums of UNESCO's and IT's and Commonwealth of Learning and ICTE, etc. So unless they join hands, we will not be able to enter into the pure blended learning format. So that will lead us to the smart education. For that, we need LMS with live streaming. Micro-credentials should be there introduced. Post-accreditations will be an issue. It has to be addressed at national and international levels. And we can enter into public health, agriculture, livestock, languages, skill, things like that. I just want to, yes, this, we have also life sciences programs where laboratory is a need. So what we have done, we have made a mobile lab. This is the inside of the lab. This lab goes to the cities where labs is not available. It will stay there and the students can come and have their lab sessions within this mobile lab. So things are going on and we have to be wary of it, and we have to do a lot of things to cover our shortages, shortfalls, and that can only, again, that is only possible with the collaborations of all the stakeholders. So over to you, and once again, I thank you, IG, and their confidence on
Thank,
me within invite me. Thank you very much.
thank you, Professor Tarek. It's really a pleasure. Very good presentation. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. I cannot attempt to summarize this very interesting discussion we had, but just let me say three things.
Yes,
One
I
is that
understand. Thank you very much.
in response to the COVID-19, universities actually put in place developed platforms, MOOCs, small private open courses, open distance training, and most of them moved from consumer of these platforms to developers or producer of these platforms. What we think on UNESCO side is that there's at least two minimal conditions that we need to ensure to develop online training. One is that online training curricula should be aligned with the higher education curricula defined by the country. Second is that we need to respect the condition and accreditation for the recognition of the online training